Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Hey everyone, I'm the Lone Wolf, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Hang on, I'm stuck on a cable. Why? This cable won't leave me alone. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, so now we're still on day one of Hogwarts stuff. I thought about actually using the keyboard and mouse for it, as I can easily switch between. But
I've always said that
I'm not sure. I kind of like using the controller. Oh, this is Professor Fig's room. We don't want that. We want... Oh, it's locked. Can anyone guess what spell we're going to need for that one? So yeah, as I was saying, I thought about using the keyboard for this. But, I don't know, something about using a controller for it just feels better than using a keyboard for it. Of course, if I didn't have access to a controller and I just had the keyboard, of course I'd use the keyboard. But seeing as I have access to a controller, I might as well use it. You know, I wonder who teaches, or who... Do you need to know music to put a magic music spell on something? No, well, let's keep walking. Or running, or whatever we want to call this. That's creepy.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright. What are we going to start with? Oh, we got to learn the spell first. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, there we go. Almost missed it.
Levioso.
But shouldn't we be learning Wingardium Leviosa?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
I wish it was that easy to rearrange furniture. Alright.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yes.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised host is a weak.
Levioso.
Good. Well done.
Levioso. Levioso. Levioso.
How high can I make it go up? Oh, only that high.
But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Alright, you make the first move.
Be easy.
Stupid Protego.
Leviosa swings. Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Stupid one.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Very quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Look at that smile. You're very proud of yourself, aren't you?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay, thank you.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class
Hang on, there's
is
something here.
dismissed.
Hebridean Black Skeleton. The large dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Alright,
Nice work.
Sebastian.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you are. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds interesting.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
How do you invent something like flu powder? Like, you see, like, obviously that would have had to have been an invention, but how do you make something that can teleport you anywhere? Pretty much anywhere. And, like, with spells, how do they make spells of their own from scratch?
Revelio.
Where are we heading? Ah. Well, let's do some magic. Alright. So, something cool. I can't remember if I told it or mentioned it in the last one. I could put things Oof. I could put certain items on me. Then I can make it invisible. So it's still wearing it, but it doesn't have any effect. Yeah. Put that on. I think I actually might have mentioned it. Because I think I remember putting the beak on. How do I take it off? There we go. What's that? Scarf? Ugh. Bit too warm a weather, I think, for a scarf, at least in Hogwarts. Maybe when it hits winter and starts snowing. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take the time to look around. You know, it is such an odd thing to actually be in Hogwarts. Wow, that was very low quality for a second.
Whee!
Peeves.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peeves will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim. Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Dude, your books. Oh, that was quick. He changed his mind.
Rebellion.
Now, I saw somewhere, I think it might have been in a YouTube video just passing, that what eventually would become Moaning Myrtle's bathroom is actually here. And there is a reference to the Chamber of Secrets. I don't think you can open it because you need to speak snake to get it open.
It was a long time ago.
Where's that music coming from? Oh. Nice. It references a snake like etched into the tap or something like that. Well, I just broke the door then.
Levioso.
Alright, let's talk to Lucan
help you?
Brattleby.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Sure.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Alright, let's do it.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
I'm gonna slaughter those students. Oh, that sounds horrible.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Your last name's Cricket, you don't get to have an opinion. If any of your last names is Cricket, don't take that offensively. Just talking to her, not to you. Although I don't know anyone called Cricket, but it's a possibility.
Levioso. Potato. Stupid one. Accio. Stupefy. Levioso.
Come on.
Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Lumos.
Why don't... Lumos isn't gonna work here.
Levioso. Accio. Accio. Potato. Levioso. Accio. There goes my wager.
There we go.
What a duel.
What's wrong with my robes? Why are they clipping in through each other?
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Oh, I will.
Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
Is he like a third year?
Hope to
Because he's
see you
like
back here again.
short.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
You're using one of those auto-writing quills.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Actually... No. Unless...
Accio. Levioso.
No. Alright. Where are we going? Nope, never mind, I know where to go. And I don't even need the map for it. Sorry ladies, if there's anyone in here, I'm just looking for treasure.
Revelio.
No, alright. So, I need to learn Alohomora for that, for all the locks. Alright, so we need to get to the Transfiguration Courtyard. I believe that's this way. Possibly. Actually, I think it might be that way. Yep, it's this way. No, it's not. Actually, no, it is. It's up here. I hope. Well, I'm lost. But I don't want to use a map. Don't make me use a map.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
I'll talk to you later. I'm busy. Also, these puzzles with the... I know it's a math puzzle, but I don't know how to do these ones. I know it is of that plus that and that have to equal 17, but I don't know what these two are, so how am I going to know which one needs to add up to make 17? Here we are, the Transfiguration Courtyard.
Revelio.
Oh. Alright. It doesn't seem like the game runs too well. What? The hedges, they changed. Not the hedges, the trees.
Revelio.
Can I just walk in here? No, I've got to start the quest.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Alright, let's begin.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Professor Weasley.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now,
Oh, very
regarding
good.
the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
How much do wands cost here?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Okay. Like, are we going to do the 1, 2, 3 Veriverto thing and turn a rat into a cup that's still alive?
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wandmaker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
She's not finishing her sentences.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I reckon having Sebastian on my side would be pretty good.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
All right. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Alright. Reckon we can work with that. There's a cat. Whose cat is it, though?
Ah, there you are.
Professor?
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
What's stopping, well, the character, at least, from saying he did the tasks and not doing them?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Hang on. There we go. Alright, now let's go.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Alright, now let's go back and we'll learn a new spell. As we can see here, there are a lot of spells. I guess we can tell what these three down here are going to be.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
There we go. Magic is so easy to learn. Alright, now let's... Thank you.
That's it. Very good. If you would like
Let's-
to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It
Thank you.
allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Thank you, Professor. Alright.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
I like it. I really like that spell. So I can break it and then build it back up again. And then... Oh,
Levioso.
grab that page.
Revelio.
Nope, nothing there. Alright, now let's go and meet up with Sebastian. What is that? What's that sound? Snipping sound. Oh! Oh, that's clever. Oh, let's have a look in the library. What was that? Where'd that come from? Okay. Locked door as well, but it doesn't have a level 1 lock on it. That must mean there's another way to open it. Probably something we can't do just yet. Let's go to Sebastian.
I really have made a mess of things.
Oh no, love, what's wrong?
Is everything alright?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms.
How do
Thought
you
I
do that?
perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Alright, let's do
I suppose I
it.
could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okay. I suppose I can do that. 5 books, how hard is it going to be? Or how hard could it be?
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
I thought I picked up... one of them was a... I saw something fly this way.
Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were
Don't
her.
read the diary. Spot on with the music. It sounds like music that actually would have been in the Harry Potter movies or Fantastic Beasts or something like that.
Revelio.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip it. I wanted to have a look at that, but...
Accio! That's the
go.
last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Oh, that did not make me feel good looking at that. Alright, Cressida. That's a unique name.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well,
I could have
lesson learned.
asked for a
I certainly won't be
reward.
practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Why don't you just find a nice
Goodness,
quiet
something
place to
knowledge
learn
of
or make spells, however you want to do it. I think it's this way. Good evening. Yep, here we are.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Revelio.
Flattened armor. Ugh. Oh, so she tried to apparate onto the moon? That would not end well. I think she's dead.
Revelio.
I'll get to you in a moment, Sebastian. Goblin artifact. Huh. Okay, they put cheese in it. I think that's cheese.
Someone like Black in charge. Perhaps now we can stop mudbloods from ruining the school. My parents were thrilled to hear that Black was being put in charge. After all, friends for centuries. If only
Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. You know what? No.
you could get rid of
How dare you call people mudbloods? Alright, Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies,
That's really
and I'm
squashed.
to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
We shall. I keep forgetting about the loading screens. Oh, well, Hogsmeade should be fun to go to. Finally be able to get our own wand, or, yeah. And some more supplies, maybe some new clothes. Have a nice shopping day at the mall, as people say. Did they say that? I don't know. Well, here we don't call it the mall. We call it the shopping centre. Because it's the centre of shopping. I think that's why they call it that. I'm not too sure. Alright, Sebastian,
I'm glad
let's
Professor
go.
Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
simply taught anti.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep
Just
me
one
well
strong
rounded.
pot plant. It seems so huge. I mean, it is a massive castle.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Revelio.
I thought I saw a glimmer or shimmer of a book page thing.
To get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Okay. This is just, it's amazing.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Hippogriffs.
Certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
What's he got in that? Ugh.
Prantooth and Sugarfoot.
It's quite a walk to Hogsmeade.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, I don't want to go there.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
Sounding a bit out of breath
Hogsmeade
there.
just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
That's a really nice
It
picture
is
there.
that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
I don't know, I quite like an eventful year.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it.
He's had
I've
way
never
too
seen
much.
Mr. Moon in such a state.
Actually, I want to see, can I... We can, as I said, we can make things invisible. So, put the hood on off. I really wish this looked better, in my opinion. There we go, we're ready for the day. And we still get the defensive.
Quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
That caretaker has on something very strong.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the ready. Mind you, it was never the same after he was attacked by a werewolf.
It's probably because he is becoming a werewolf. Oops. Guys, you're eating right off the table.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops, and other points of interest that you can navigate using your Field Guide's map. Alright. So we've got 3 places to go. This one, and that one. Oh, and the potion shop. Now, I think I know my way around this place.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Wow, that's quite the range of things. Potting table with small pot spellcraft and a small potion station.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
I could be a really evil wizard, but I'm not going to. That's a big cauldron. Sienna Bloom scarf. Scarf, not scarf. It's a soft R, not a hard R. Hard R, da, da. But as I said, I don't. I can make it invisible. I'm gonna. There we go. I don't like the look of it, but it gives me more offense. Alright, now we need to go to Ollivander's, J. Pippin's Potions, and the Magic Neep. We're going to do Ollivander's last.
What's wrong with this blasted thing?
Maybe you don't know what you're doing.
I'll be surprised if there's an honest business left in Hogsmeade. Everywhere I look, corruption's all I see. Beasts, goblins, and you show me anyone from the Ministry I can trust. Behave, damn you.
I don't know that sentence, but there hasn't been a dragon in history worth losing a hair over.
Potion shop up here.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Are you Mr. J. Pippin?
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Why would you pay for a recipe for a potion when then you got to buy the ingredients later? Wiggenweld and Edurus
Feel free
potion.
to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Quidditch gloves. That should add something to my something. 6 offense. Nice. But I don't want to wear the gloves, so... Those are cool, but I'm not a bad guy. I suppose what we could do maybe one day after finishing the main story of this is do us an evil Slytherin run. We're the bad guy to everyone and just focus on aggressive attacks. The magic nape is over here.
Accio.
What is the magic nape?
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come.
Are those purple
Name's
and
Timothy Teasdale, by the
even
way,
more purple
and this is my shop,
carrots, or
the
purple
Magic
and
Neat. I keep the
magenta?
carts out
Or...
here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Alright.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
You know what I'm after. I'm here for Dittany seeds. Mallow sweet. Merlin trials. Alright.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Actually, I quite like not having that robe on. It's quite freeing. Not being weighed down by a big cloth. Well, he went quick. There's Ollivanders, but I want to check something first. It's in the main square. What was that? Not a fan of the music in this town, though. You there, speak to me, or die. Okay, he's chosen death. What's he doing? Alright, I thought there might be something in there. There was something when I played it myself. Alright, let's go to Ollivander's and get ourselves a wand. Makers of fine wands since 382 BC. BC? Oh, wow.
Blooming beard, not again.
Ooh, what's that? Two-tone... That's quite nice, except it's all stitched up at the front. I don't want it stitched up at the front. But it offers offense, so I'll have to keep it. But why can't it be more like... Oh. More like... this one. I mean, even this one's not done up at the front. I mean, it's got the little clips here, but... that looks good. That's similar to this, but looks a bit nicer. But, oh well. Alright. Time to get ourselves a wand.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you.
just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Okay, alright, I like that one.
Well, go ahead, swish.
Got a nice looking handle on it.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Okay, not that one.
At all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
I like the first one better.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing.
How much do these wands cost?
Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
So I got my custom stuff from the linking of the Wizarding World stuff, but that's not what it looks like, so I'm gonna have to change it myself. What's this?
How intriguing.
That thing looks shriveled.
Curious indeed.
So this is a hard decision to make, because you can only do this once. That looks a bit like the Elder Wand, so
How
actually,
intriguing.
that looks like the Elder Wand. Let's see, do I want something natural? Something classic? I'm thinking maybe that one if it's classic. Or, personally, I have this style, so I think maybe this one in the black.
How intriguing.
Or, where was that other one? What about the crooked spiral in the warm browns? Or
Curious
maybe
indeed.
natural warm brown. Actually, I think natural honey brown is good. Right, let's stick with the unicorn hair. So that's what the one's gonna look like. Alright.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Pretty good.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Yeah, but I've tried to see him before.
Everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
And I can never get to talk to him. He's always looking at a box of stuff. Put a handle on. That's a terrible looking handle. I think we'll just stick with this. Till we can find a handle that looks nicer. Actually, I found one for myself on my PlayStation one, but I don't remember where I got that one from, and I think they might be randomized a bit. But enough of that. Let's go track down Sebastian. So many locked doors.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
That doesn't sound good.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Oh, jump out of the way. Alright, time to fight.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Stupid one.
Ow, you didn't give me much of a chance to get out of the way.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done. Look out! Leviosa!
Where am I getting this infinite source of barrels from?
He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job. Leviosa! Potato!
Oh.
Stupefy.
Nice.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Sure thing.
Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Alright, let's get fixing.
Reparo.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Alright, I'll keep fixing up then.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
But what about the damages to the ground? I don't know how to fix that.
Reparo.
That just leaves a couple more.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Alright, and lastly the... Oof, that's gonna be a tough job to fix.
Reparo.
Well, that's nicely done. Alright.
Revelio.
Hengist of Woodcroft. Founder of the village of Hogsmeade.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be
Hello,
of
sir.
assistance.
I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire.
I don't like
I
him.
should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not
What's
to
with this
mention your help
haircut?
restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Okay, I'll take it.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
You know, I could sell this stuff. Because the skins of it, or the appearance of it, will stay with me forever. And I don't really want it, because it's... Yeah, but what I've got's better on. Look at that, and that goes down. I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna... There we go. No. No.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Oh no, let me sort out my inventory for... Oh, okay.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'm getting rid of that. Thank you. Wow. I look amazing with those on. Alright. I want to equip these. Equip. There's no T in equip, is there? No. Those on. I'm going to make it invisible. And then I'm going to go and sell my
Plenty
watch.
for your perusal today.
I'm not going to sell my watch. Sell those. There we go. Made a few dollars. Or few galleons.
What a lovely treat to have you walk by. Be sure to pass by at least once a year. Twice, if you can.
Revelio.
Alright.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Suspicious.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Yeah, time to leave.
Did they see us? I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood. The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a good idea.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
That's an entrance.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
Okay, the lip sync's out. Or
That's not right.
The audio's not synced up.
The only brutes we usually have to deal with. How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Whoa.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
We can try.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Yes, seems like heading back to Hogwarts is the best thing. Thanks for the butterbeer, Sirona. Wow, that got dark quick.
Lumos.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
No, that would not be good. Oh, we're gonna head back there now, are we? Okay, it's here. And there we go. Oh, what's that skeleton of? A dragon or a big fish? I'm gonna say big fish. There we go. The appearance of any gear can be altered in the gear menu to look like any other basic gear you have looted or unique appearances you've collected. So even if I get rid of the nicest looking stuff, I can get it back. I can at least have something look like it, even if it's a more powerful. Alright, another day. Another lesson learned. Or something like that. But I think because we're back in Hogwarts, we need to at least look like we belong here. Alright, what's next? I've received an owl post. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Okay.
Come and see me.
Oh, he's just gonna...
Something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
So what, he left me a voicemail? Oh, God. Okay. Got scared by a broken pot. Must be all those horror games.
What are you up to now?
What? Oh, that's the flu network thing. Oh, I gotta go up. Or down. Down. I like this version of the grand staircase, but I gotta say, I miss not having the, or, I guess, can't really miss it yet, but I wish we had the swinging staircases from the movies. But they wanted to go their own way, and that's fine. This is the door for the Slytherin common room. Which, well, we can't access because we're not Slytherin.
Revelio.
Ah, a Kelpie. So, the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland is a Kelpie. It's sort of like a, well, like a horse mermaid, but made out of seaweed. Or kelp, as some people call it, so that gives the name Kelpie. I don't think I've been this way before. The viaduct entrance. No, this is completely different. I think when I went through this the first time, it was a different direction. I think I might have made like a wrong turn and it auto recalculated my directions. So my new wand's looking fancy.
I cannot do this for only.
I think what I'll do one day, maybe a few, like a year or a couple of years or something, is try and do an evil run. like, try and be the bad guy. Okay, what's this cape gonna give me? Does the cape count as a robe? Does. Brings the offense up a lot, so we're gonna do that. Make it look like that. And then eventually I will go and sell that one because we've, well, as we all know, I've unlocked the appearances. I really like that they've done that because I wouldn't want to run around with a cape no matter how powerful it is. This is just so cool. Preparing things.
Satisfying about using the mending charm, isn't there?
Professor Ronan? Professor?
Revelio.
Okay, I didn't know you were here. Professor? I gotta wait? Why am I waiting? Oh, is he at the ministry? Seems like he's back now.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Report to Professor Hecat. Oops. Oh, gotta go downstairs for this one. Oh, the stone head things. Ugh, why does everything have to move? The armor, the metal armored knight people things, whatever you want to call them, them moving makes a bit more sense. But I don't like the stone heads moving. That's uncomfortable. Or unnerving.
Reparo.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
I'll talk to you later. It's a side quest. I don't really want to do a side quest. I'm going to talk to Professor Hecat and see what she says first. Ooh. Okay, those eye things.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell. handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know.
Ah, yes.
When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Alright.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Well, it's not really secret when you're doing it in the clock tower. Listen, I will get to you when I get a chance. I will. Probably in the next video. So we're running out of time for this one. We'll do this thing for Professor Hecat and learn the Incendio, and then we'll call it quits for the day. I wish I could have been in Hogwarts. I know it's not a real place, but it would have been nice. Actually, I probably wouldn't have been assigned Hogwarts. I probably would have gone to some wizarding school here. Not that we have any information on it, but I'm sure we'll get something.
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
Okay.
Ready to have a try now?
Sure.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands.
Who are you calling
stop
dummy?
Practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Alright.
Accio!
That's it!
Levioso!
Nicely done!
Okay. So, Levioso, 3 basic, and then Accio.
Levioso! Accio!
Excellent form! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
Thank you.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Now we must.
Hello, Lucan. Is the
do
next
one
round
of
of
these.
cross wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm always
I'm
ready for another
Let's do
round.
it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Sebastian better not end up betraying
Ready to
me.
get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Yeah, breakthrough violet shields with 4 spells like the summoning charm Accio. And a target lock, alright.
Stupid. Accio. Levioso.
Oh, ow.
You're better than that.
Protego. Stupid. Accio. Stupid one. Lou.
Ow.
Accio. Come on. Stupid one. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
No, Lumos is not going to help me here.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Okay.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Alright.
The
Now I'm
next
back.
round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Well, I would have said the next round's for all the galleons, because you don't buy things with gobstones. Gobstones are like marbles. Except when you lose, you get sprayed with some gross liquid. It's raining.
Repairer.
I've just got to do it. It's really satisfying. It just you know, scratches an itch in my brain, I guess you could say.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Bring it on.
I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
All right.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Okay, we got it. Oh, I need to... Okay. I don't think we're going to need Lumos everywhere.
Feel free to practice the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it.
Whoa.
And do try not to insert yourself.
Accio. Incendio.
Okay. Now where? What's our next quest? Turn to Professor Fig. Reward is disillusionment. Alright. Well, I would do that now. Actually, hour and a half. Nah. Oh, I don't know. Alright, we'll do this side quest and then that's
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
See?
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Hang on. If it's her prized collection,
ever written a story or a
maybe she's got them rigged to always go in her favor.
And hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I'd have done the same. I would have, but I'm not going to say that.
Overreaction on their part.
I'll say.
I would have thrown them into the lake.
I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
You don't have any friends? I could say that. That's a horrible thing to say to someone.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Alright. Let's quickly run through this. Oop, I'm running the wrong way. I think I remember where they are placed in each area.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
There they are. Is that one?
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
You just haven't been sprayed by the goop. Well, I guess it's really not goop, but, you know. Okay, these ones are in really, really high places.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Also, up a bit higher are the divination classrooms. If you remember Professor Trelawney, you know, broaden your minds. Oh, where's it trying to send me? Ravenclaw Tower. Now, we can't actually get into Ravenclaw, so we don't know the password. How high up do we have to go to get to it? Do they really have to walk all this way just to get to their rooms? I just have to go from the Great Hall down a flight of stairs and then we're there. But I don't know the password, so...
Revelio.
Yeah, gotta use it. You gotta do a riddle. Alright, we need to get down, down, down.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Levioso.
Wow, that's handy. What happens if someone's just a tad faster? Will they get crushed, or does it... Or is the staircase faster than anybody? I think it seems to come out faster as you move faster. Takes a moment for the paintings to start moving, but...
Incendio.
I wonder if there's a way to extend my Incendio reach. I went up... No? Where am I going? Oh, there's a staircase here.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I know it's in here somewhere. Where are ya? Where are you, cheeky bugger?
Accio.
Ah. So the, Oh, we haven't met her yet. Well, you haven't met her. You might know of it from the previews that the Hogwarts Legacy channels have done. Where is it?
Revelio.
I could have sworn it was up there. Is it not on the chandelier? Where is it?
Accio. Revelio.
I literally just did this on my own. It is in here, I know it.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Unless... maybe I just need a fresh perspective. Where is it? This was supposed to be quick. There it is.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Now we all know what this is. This is the Goblet of Fire. I wonder if that... no, that wouldn't be in here. This isn't that sort of game. It's just a... it's got a story. It doesn't follow any movie. So it doesn't have to have the Tri-Wizard tournament. Although I think it would be interesting to see how they do it in this. That's the wrong way. Certainly is an interesting way of doing the grand staircase. No matter how quick I run, I can't beat it. Alright, let's return to Zenobia and end it. It's getting quite warm in my room here. It's a hot day. I wonder.
Lumos.
Alright, we'll get to that eventually. Possibly. I don't know what it does. I've done a few of them myself. But I haven't gotten any rewards from it, so I don't really know what the point is. It's probably something that takes ages to get done, and then it'll give you 50 coins. It's a good thing we've got these directions, like a GPS sort of thing, because I'd have no idea where to go. Okay, I went the wrong way, but I can still get there anyway.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my...
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well...
Oh, he sounded so
may I
annoyed
have
with
my
that.
gobstones back?
No, I think I'll keep them, is what I would say if I was bad, but I'm not bad.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That sounds like a wonderful idea that could never go wrong.
I'm
I've got
sure they'd
hair
be
in
willing
my
to play
eye.
after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Alright, well that's gonna do it for this one. It's been an hour 40. I don't want these to get too long. You know, we said we wanted to keep them around an hour, so an hour and a half is okay, but 15 minutes more and it would have been 2 hours. But if that happens, it's unavoidable sometimes. So I hope you enjoyed watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. Tell me your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you want to see more just like this and you don't want to miss anything, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.